Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your September 2018 tarot scopes. And this is for Aries, Sun sign, Moon sign, Rising sign. You can also watch this if you're dealing with an Aries, Sun sign, Moon sign, Rising sign. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoy your readings. Have a wonderful month. And thank you for all your wonderful support. Thank you so much to my patrons. If you're interested in a private reading, all the links are below. Okay, so let's see what September is about for you, Aries. At the bottom of the deck here, we do have the Death card. So as your overall energy with the Death card, this is about change, transformation. You always hear that with the Death card. For some, I feel like this is coming up as moving. This is coming up as changing careers. For others, this is definitely coming up when it comes to emotional life and love life. That can mean walking away from a relationship that was over a long time ago, or releasing emotional baggage, releasing trauma. So very, very healing energy is also coming up here. And for some, this can also be a Scorpio individual that may be significant for you during this time, and that could be their sun sign, their moon sign, or the rising sign. Okay, so let's have a look, see what else we're getting. So in the current situation position, so as you're coming into the month or the beginning of the month, we do have the Temperance card. So again, this is a card focused on healing, slowing things down, taking your time, trying to find the balance. For others, it's trying to find your footing in a new situation is how I'm picking this up. Okay, so it can be you're traveling, going places you've never been before, your social circles are changing, your preferences are changing, and that's just in general. What you like, what you don't like, what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. I feel there's a lot of change, okay, within and around you. And with the Temperance card, this is you trying to find your footing in a new setting, in a new situation. And for some, this can be a Sagittarius, Sun sign, Moon sign, Rising sign that you may be dealing with or focused on, for better or for worse at this time. For most, I do feel like this is transformation towards healing. You want to heal, you want to be happy, you want to be healthy. And you're really considering everything and everyone in your life and thinking, is this bringing health and happiness to my life? Or is it something that I need to walk away from, because I feel that now you feel ready to do that. And for some, I do feel like this is a look at addictive behavior as well. Not just drugs, alcohol, and all of that, but also a person, a situation, a pattern, okay, that maybe before you felt like you can help yourself with. I feel like that is addressed during this time as well. So very, very healing energy. So what's going to help or hinder you? We do have the High Priestess, and in this deck, the male and female cards, card numbers are reversed. So this is the High Priestess, even though it shows up as the number 5. So the High Priestess, what's going to help you is, I feel, exactly what you've been doing, taking some time away, taking a step aside to think, to relax, to contemplate. This is also very spiritual energy. So for some, your strength is now coming from your spirituality, from your faith, and for others, this is study. Okay, really learning about whatever this is that you're trying to heal from, whatever it is that you're trying to release. Okay, the challenge is, for some, I feel like the challenge is you've been doing this already, and it feels like you may be worried. You may feel a little bit out of your water is how I'm picking this up. And again, it comes back to, you trying to find your footing, because you are also changing. So it's trying to find that place that you're comfortable with in a new dynamic, in a new situation, in a new way of being. And again, if it is a relationship that has ended or is ending now, that will help you. It may also hinder you, because again, it makes you go through old patterns and beliefs. Okay, all major arcana cards so far, so definitely very transformative month with the purpose of healing and releasing. And the foundation for the reason why this is happening, another major arcana card, we have the Strength card. And again, it's the numbers are switched around between the Strength card and the Justice card. So this is the Strength card. So the reason for this, it could be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Strength card is Leo, the Temperance card is Sagittarius. That either has pushed you to the limit, or they have taught you about how to stand up for yourself, or they've inspired you to do so. For others, this is just you coming into your power. This is you deciding, I want to be happy and I want to be healthy. A lot of it is also a look at your health and well-being, and that's mind, body, and soul. And it's just that decision of, I want to be happy. Okay, I want to be happy, and I don't care what I need to do in order to achieve that, what and who I need to walk away from. I choose to be happy and healthy. And so that is something that has sparked the change, okay, within you and around you. Of course, this is again sobriety for some, striving for sobriety, striving to get your health back on track with your body, but also mentally and emotionally is what I'm picking up on here. And you are changing. You have new rules, new boundaries, new expectations for yourself and others. No more compromising. In the past, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Pentacles, the Death card, it could very well be that a relationship has ended, a marriage, or a business partnership, job, collaboration. And this is what has caused you to look at things more closely from a different perspective. For others, it can be that a job has ended and you've been looking for a job with the Temperance card, and it's been a while. And with the High Priestess, you've been researching, you've been looking at, okay, how to do this, how do I apply? Maybe it's been a long time since you've been, having to search for a job and so on and so forth. And it's just finding that new beginning for yourself, okay? You might be considering, changing the direction of where you go in when it comes to your job or your career altogether. This is also relocation, leaving the family behind, walking your own path, setting off on your own, starting a business, and maybe you're now learning how it's done, and you had your own ideas and thoughts, and now you're actually seeing other examples, or you're seeing the practical side of things and trying to blend the two together. In your crowning thoughts, we do have the Ace of Swords. So with the Ace of Swords, this is what you are considering, this is what you're thinking of, this is what you are experiencing, thinking, communicating. So with the Ace of Swords, you're definitely cutting ties with someone, and you're ready to do so because you now see very clearly that it is the right thing to do. So whatever shift you are making, whatever change you are making, you see very clearly that is the right thing to do. Okay, there's no more emotions to cloud your judgment, to confuse you, to make things difficult or complicated. You see the truth of a situation. You see what is fair, what is not fair. And you're able to cut that tie, to cut those cords. This is also a message of good news. It can come up as victory, especially with anything attached to paperwork, documentation, studies, okay, anything legal. That can be coming in as well, the paperwork or the news that the paperwork will follow. This is also honest communication. So for some, you are getting ready. You now have the courage to have that honest communication. It can be with yourself or another person, okay? But with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, this could also be where something is finalized, especially to do with a separation or a divorce, custody agreements, anything like that. Something is finalized. And there's a sense of relief, a sense of freedom that comes with this Ace of Swords, okay? Contracts of any kind are also coming in here, okay, with this Ace of Swords. It is ultimately a victory card. Now, the outcome, we have the Eight of Cups. So with the Eight of Cups, this is you now able to move forward now that you've decided which direction you want to go in. I feel that you're not going back to what was. You know which direction you want to move in now. So you come into the month considering things, doing your pros and cons, weighing things up, trying to figure yourself out, trying to, get more information, to just study or to research or whatever the case may be, talk to an expert. But as you're coming out of the month, you have this new path to walk on. So it can be that the contract is coming in terms of you find that job. This is you walking off from a path that has been very emotionally draining and financially draining for some, because you have a new path to walk. You have a new direction to go in. The Eight of Cups is a card that it doesn't talk about us walking away from something with regret, with sorrow in our hearts, or with doubt in our hearts. When the Eight of Cups shows up, it's saying it's a natural step. It's what needs to happen. We understand that we are at peace with that. So it's just a natural step. It's just what needs to happen. It's like, you know, your kids going off to college. Are you happy to see them go? Not necessarily, but at the same time, it is exciting for them because they now are different people. You know, they've got their own life and so on and so forth. And it's that bittersweet feeling of starting a journey on your own. You're happy and excited for that, but at the same time, there's a little bit of, not necessarily sadness, but you're just kind of looking over how things are changing. But the Eight of Cups talks about leaving a situation that we've simply outgrown. Okay, it is no longer for us. It does no longer serve us. We know that, we see that, we understand that, we accept that. Okay, so we're ready for that new path. So with the Eight of Cups here, again, it can talk about that new job. It can talk about emotional healing, so starting that path. For some, you know, this can talk about starting a spiritual practice, meditation practice, therapy also coming up here. For some, you're leaving the Scorpio behind, or this water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or you're turning them away. Okay, you are saying, no thank you. I've been down this path before, it's not happening. And for others, this is you able to walk away from that addiction or addictive pattern or behavior, okay? The Eight of Cups can also come up as moving. So moving, new job, emotional healing, deciding, you know what, I'm going to be single for a while. But the Eight of Cups can also talk about feeling like, you know what, I'm ready to embrace love now. I know what I want. I have new standards. And as a result, you'll find that love is not that far away, okay? So let's clarify this Eight of Cups here for you. Let's see what more information we get. Okay, so for the Eight of Cups, yes, the Justice card, the Eight of Rods, and the Nine of Rods. So see, making a cut, seeing what is right, seeing what is fair, seeing what needs to be done, and being more than okay to do that, standing up for yourself, for your new boundaries, for your newfound confidence, your new understanding of things. The Eight of Wands, definitely travel, moving. Things now are picking up speed. You've come into the month from a time of waiting, searching, contemplating, not being sure. And it's that not being sure, or that in between kind of a place, that has kind of slowed the energy down around you. As soon as you have this realization, as soon as you know what you want to do, how you want to go about this, what's going on for yourself, things pick up speed. Okay, absolutely. So again, contracts, new jobs, the separation being final, the divorce being final, that tie, whatever it is, being now severed, and you're free. You're absolutely free to soar, okay, with this energy, and you're not going back, whatever it is that you may be, you know, you may have gone back to before. So your overall energy and guidance when it comes to work, finances, career, studies. So we have Caressa. See, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So you are at the end of a cycle with that Death card, the Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Justice card. You're at the end of a cycle in this sector of your life. Be the end of a job, it can be the end of a career altogether, or the end of an idea that you had for yourself in terms of maybe something that you wanted to do, the end of fearing branching out, or the end of hesitation and doubt with maybe starting a business. It can be graduation with the Ten of Pentacles, and then you're not sure what you want to do next, and once you decide, it just picks up speed, okay? But that's what this is about for you as well. For your emotional life and love life, we have released your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So for some, you're finally able to release an ex. You're finally able to take your power back from a person that you felt had a hold on you. Someone you felt like you could never say no to, no matter what they did or how much time that went by. If they came back, you would say yes. This is what's changing. Okay, this is the pattern that you're breaking during the month of September. And for others, this is emotional healing. This is releasing an ex, the hope that an ex might come back, the vision that you had for what kind of relationship you would like to be in, because it doesn't match you anymore, it doesn't serve you anymore. So you're clearing your energy of that. You're cutting ties with that person, situation, hope, vision, whatever the case may be. because you understand why you were attracted to that in the first place, and also you understand what you truly do deserve, and you are no longer willing to compromise. So with this kind of attitude switch or perception switch, if you are single, once you've done this cleansing, releasing, with these newfound thoughts, perspectives, attitudes, standards, love is not far away. Okay, just keep going on the path that you've chosen for yourself towards healing and happiness. And for your overall health and well-being, we have children. The Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to help children. So for some, maybe you're changing careers and now you want to do something with children, for children, teaching, anything with medicine, hospitals, anything like that, okay, even volunteering, and you decide that that is, you know what, actually that's my life purpose. Or something as simple as, I don't know, babysitting, just something involving children, the youth, okay, is coming up here, and that makes you feel replenished. That is what gives you your health back, actually. For some, this is therapy, doing childlike things, coloring, dancing, singing, doing something fun and different every day, and it's that therapy that is paying off for you, and it's giving you back your health. Forever. For others, you are trying to get a hold of your health. You're trying to get control over your health, get it back to where it should be for your children, or because you would like to have children with this energy. And for some, this is what triggers the changes in your life. You find out you're going to have a child, or you decide you're going to try, and you are now becoming aware of what needs to change and what you need to focus on, release, or start doing in order to make sure that you have that opportunity and you achieve that dream, okay? So that is your reading for September 2018. Remember, it is general, so it's not going to apply to everyone, or not in the same way. If this does make sense to you, let me know, comment down below, okay? Let me know how the cards apply to you. Remember to watch your sun, your moon, and your rising sign readings, and join me on Patreon for additional content, more readings. Have a wonderful month ahead, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye for now.